Powerhouse Town is a powerful drama.
Yeah.
It's set in a betting shop in the north of England, and it focuses around 6 characters.
Yeah.
What I love about it particularly is these are very earthy characters, and perhaps the type of characters you don't normally see on the stage these days. But the 6 of them are together in a betting shop, and one of them gets murdered.
Oh.
So it's not quite a whodunit, it really is a dark drama. What we love about it is that Stephen Doppler's done this fantastic poetic script. It's kind of like John Cooper Clarke in drama. It's wonderful stuff. So lots of issues to discuss from it as well, political issues particularly.
We were previewing it in Liverpool the week before, and that will be the very first time it's been seen. We did do a read-through actually, rehearsed reading last year, but it was literally, we were sat reading it, and we got a lot of very good feedback from it, and Stephen made some changes based on some of the things that came out of it. But other things that came out of it were, that's where the John Cooper Clarke comparison came from, the language. There were other comparisons as well to even more famous writers, which Stephen cringes at me. Like, no, that's too big. So I shan't tell you who else.
I will. Jim Cartwright Road.
I think there was a Shakespeare in there.
There was a bit of a
Stop it.
Shakespeare.
Who said that?
There was one of the people at the audience.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Oh,
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, the series about the political thing, I think it sort of it turns a spotlight on a group of people who feel very, very disengaged. And how do we, as people that perhaps are liberal leaning, left wing leaning, engage with those kinds of people again?
Commentary perhaps on how people end up
how you end up there.
How you end up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Because of the way society is for some people, because of the way life is for some people, and the difficulty of moving to a different level from where you are. No matter how hard you fight, you still can't catch up, and in fact you get dragged further down.
What I could guarantee, having been involved in the Fringe, is that you won't see anything else like Powerhouse Town. You really will not. There's the weird, the wonderful, the fantastic, the funny, all of those things that are so good about the Greater Manchester Fringe. But this is so earthy and so different. It's realism, but with surrealistic language and settings sometimes as well. It's entertaining, but it also gets you to use your brain. And although it's, a difficult subject at times and a serious subject at times, there is a bit of comedy in it as well. And I promised that I'd tell you this wonderful George Bernard Shaw, who said, if you're going to talk about real life, at least make people laugh. And so there are comic bits in it too, as well as the dark, serious subject in it. It's good entertainment as well.
We're at 53 too. When we were first started, I started researching the venues that were available, and I applied to all of them. I got in touch with all of them with a very open mind of where we would end up. But I'm so pleased that it is 53 too. We were familiar with it anyway from going and seeing performances there, and I know how professional everything's done there in a very professional manner. And also I like the fact that they wouldn't just book us, they wanted to see the script, they wanted to read it, they wanted to assess whether it was good enough for them, because they have got a great reputation for putting on quality entertainment. And yes, they came back to us very quickly and said, yeah, we like this here. So we're delighted to be there.
I did 53-2 last year in a play called Bleeding with Mother, and it did go down really well, but the one comment that sticks with me, which is what I want someone to come up and say about Powerhouse Town, an older couple came up at the end of it and said, I've never seen anything like that before. I've never even been to the theatre before, and these were people in their 60s. I'd love that to happen for Powerhouse Town. There's so much in it that people will recognise, and it's a great, as I say, earthy start, introduction to theatre. I guarantee you'll be entertained by it.